Hi Flosstube, I'm Carrie.
I'm Sarah.
And we are part of Three Trail Stitchers. We're late this week. We made cookies with Whitney on Saturday. And it took pretty much all day.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, we were just too tired.
We were rested.
And today, we're still tired. But, you know, we organized Sarah's. She moved a bunch of furniture last night in her sewing craft room. And so we organized that for a little bit this morning. Ran a couple errands, went and picked up like some Target pickup and that kind of stuff. And then we came back and we worked on my sewing room and pulled out a desk and put some cubes in for storage just to make a little more room. So, because we both want to have more time to sew over break. So that's what we did.
If anyone's interested, we could do some pictures on our Instagram over break of our craft and sewing areas, of our spaces. Now that they're clean, because they won't be clean again
For 25 years.
for 25 years.
So anyway, so this is a channel about cross stitch in case you are new. If you're just joining us for the first time, sometimes it's 2 of us, sometimes it's 3.
Sometimes it's 1.
Yeah, never can tell what you get. So, but anyway, so we're both on Christmas break now. We're teachers, in case this is your first time. We work in education, we're librarians, but so we're both on break for 2 weeks, which is nice. And I think that's just like, I've seen lots of memes lately that are teachers on the first day of break, and it's just them laying in bed, and that's very much where we are right now. So
yep, we're ready to do that.
So anyway, we are going to get going and get a move on and show you some of our stitching. Do you have any finishes, Sarah?
I don't have any finishes. I can't show my finish.
Yeah.
I did purchase though, so the last couple times I've been on, I've been talking about is something I'm making for my mom for Christmas. And so I bought fabric to finish what I'm making for her. And maybe if Carrie and I feel like it, maybe we'll do a short Christmas Day video and show presents that we're given.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
If there's any cross-stitch presents, which obviously Mom will be getting something.
Yeah.
But so I finally found fabric for those, and I'm hoping that's what I want to work on tomorrow, is finishing that kind of stuff. But that's all I have.
I don't have any finishes.
Oh,
so
okay. This is gonna be a quick video.
Do whips?
Yeah, I have been working, and of course my pattern's laying at home, and I am so sorry. I have been working on Priscilla and Chelsea's Candy Cane Coupe. Behind it. And that's where I'm at right now. I love, love, love stitching it. I'm doing it on 14 count that I coffee tea dyed quite some time ago. And I'm using the DMC called 4 Colors. I haven't switched anything out.
It's cute.
But I didn't have the fancy floss for it, and I just wanted to start something after finishing stuff for Mom. I wanted to start something for me, so cool. That's what I've been working on. Oh, excuse me.
I have 3 whips, but they're not very whoopy because I didn't do much on them. So one night I was kind of, I don't know, I had done something and I didn't want to go to something big, so I just pulled out another one of the flamingo patterns and gave a little start to it. But I mean, it's a little start. I just did the like leaves, the greenery at the top. So I don't know if I'll get back to this. Probably not before Christmas. So, excuse me. But it was just kind of like a filler stitch. Just didn't want to work on something big. So I worked on that one night.
Do you have the pattern for it?
Oh, yeah. I was doing... This is the one that I started, Flamingo Bells.
Oh, that's so cute.
And, you know, the other one I did without... My mom finished it. It's over on my tree.
Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. I did it without the words because I did it on 14 count because that's just what I had in aqua. And it turned out to be a pretty decent size.
Did you dye this? Or is it
No, I bought this from One Two Three Stitch.
So there's her other one she did.
So I did have
without the words, and Mom finished it with some
It's like reproduction fabric.
reproduction fabrics. Oh,
And just some rickrack and stuff. So,
I'm really
thank you,
tired.
Mom. So that was like a new start, but barely start. And then for most of the week when I stitch, I worked on my Christmas cap from Satsuma Street.
That is looking amazing.
So here's where it is at the moment. So basically the tree will fill in the white, and then I'll do the other side of the carpet or the rug that he's sitting on over here. I basically have one more full page because she kind of breaks it up into 4 pages. So I don't know if it'll get done before Christmas because I have other things I need to work on, but I really enjoy it, and I definitely want to do more of her
You
stuff.
should take
So.
it out of the hoop to show it.
And then the other thing I worked on, this was just last night, the last part of the Christmas Carol Sal came out for Stitching Book Club. And I got 2 of the little borders done. Oh, so I probably don't need to see our grocery list for
the
Christmas.
cookies. Oh, for Christmas. I don't even know what our grocery list is for.
So I have 2 of the borders done. And then there is a border that's backstitched words that says, it's the quote that like, I will keep Christmas in my heart.
Oh, all year long?
Yes. And then it has an outside border and then it will be done. So I don't know. I mean, I'll work on it tonight whenever I can. And then she also included, which is really cool, like 3 additional little patterns that are pillows. So there's one that says Bah Humbug, one that says God Bless Us Everyone. And maybe the other one says a Christmas, maybe it just says a Christmas Carol. I'm not sure. But I've really enjoyed this. I love the colors. I've not really stitched anything like this before. And I would definitely do another one of her stitch-alongs.
I want to buy her Frankenstein one. And I think I want to
really
read.
Cool.
I've never read Frankenstein. And I think I would enjoy it.
So anyway, so I worked on that. And that's it. That's all my whips.
Okay.
Other than sewing.
Well, show your bags.
So I've been working on sewing bags, trying to get them ready for Christmas. You know, when Sarah and I cut bags, they're all like slightly different sizes, but we made some templates out of,
which I think is going to help,
foam core, which I think will be very helpful. So, but this is what I got done, and
eventually,
I did sort of assembly line style.
Yeah, eventually, we'll get templates cut out of plexiglass, but
yeah, I don't want to go anywhere.
We don't want to go anywhere, and plexiglass is kind of hard to find.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't
with
think about
everything
that.
going on right now.
So I have this one, which has the reindeer on the back. This is Oh Dear, Riley Blake, maybe? And then the lights on the inside with the red zipper and the yellow.
I love that. Do you just have one of those?
Well, I think
Or
there's
am I
another
getting
one. I don't remember.
Okay.
There is this one, which is the smaller size bags with this. I have 2 of these. That's vintage. This vintage Christmas shopping. Oh, sorry. Fabric. And then this one.
I love the aqua in this.
Yeah. This one, which was last year's, I think it's Riley Blake that does these. I don't know if this was Oh Swell. The first year was the Santa, then the snowman, and then the reindeer. But this, and then this inside with the green zipper and the black fabric. And then this one, which is for my little alien schoolgirl sampler, which will be my New Year, New Start. So it's this vintage space.
You've
fabric.
had that fabric for a long time.
Yeah, I love this fabric.
Excuse me, I'm so
It's
sorry.
some of my favorite. So those are the ones I finished, along with a couple bags for Whitney. So we gave those to her on Saturday. And then the giveaway bag got finished. So Lacey from Lacey Makes, this will be coming to you. We're going to try to mail it tomorrow morning.
We're going to try and mail it tomorrow morning. I got to get an envelope.
So there's your pattern. Here's your bag.
It is
Flipping
super
bubbles.
cute. And I love the colors we picked.
Yeah, so hot pink with this sort of aqua zipper, and then it's just colors from the bag. So, but anyway, so it's done. Miracles, little Christmas miracle. So those were my. Oh yeah,
Whips.
that's my whips.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. Those are finishes, really.
Those are finishes, really, but we forgot to do them during finishes.
And then haul.
The only thing I have bought, because I'm kind of waiting, I asked for an Etsy gift card for Christmas, and there's a bunch of patterns I want on Etsy, so I'm just trying to be very patient. But we were at Quilter Station today buying fabric, the fabric I bought for Mom's Christmas present, and I saw the primitive needle and punch stitcher, which I know everyone else probably already has by now, but I didn't have it, so it is now mine.
There's some super cute.
There's
stuff
some
in there.
super, and whenever I get this, it really makes me, excuse me, I'm sorry, it really makes me want to do
Punch needle. Yeah.
punch needle. Sorry guys,
It's been a long day.
it really has.
We breathed in lots of dust. and
Lots of dust. That's okay.
Sewing room secrets, lots of dust. I don't have a ton of haul. I did win a pattern from Priscilla and Chelsea from the Real Housewives Cross Stitch. I was very excited. So I won the February Truckin' Along.
Now, do you have the other 2 trucking alongs?
Well, there's a lot.
Well, but
now.
I mean, do you have the December and January one?
No, I
From this
have
series.
October. I have random ones.
Oh,
October.
okay.
I think I have June and October, but I would like to have them all
Yeah.
at some point. So, and then we got Blackbird Designs Sisters. I mean, everybody knows it, but somebody showed it, and I was like, oh, because I love it. There are the two sister samplers, A Shields 1824, which I think is amazing,
That's really pretty.
and
I
then
like that.
H Shields 1823.
I want to do those.
And I really like them. I think they're so pretty. So I think that was it. And then I bought some floss. I bought quite a bit of floss. I bought this stuff to do that Harbinger's, the bird, the one that
Oh,
makes
the
it
one
into
that makes it
birds.
against the birds.
And then I bought floss to do
The Witchy Stitcher.
Witchy Stitcher Universal Monster House. I've been debating whether to do it in black and white or color. And I have this red Be Stitch Me fabric, Vampire's Kiss. And I think the black and white would look amazing, so I went ahead and bought the floss. So I'm adding it to all of my want to do things, and maybe next week we can talk about our plans, or
Yeah, I might.
when Whitney
yeah,
can join us.
when Whitney can join us. I wouldn't mind doing the black and white ones with you. I want to do them. So I know I did the color, but I kind of want to do them separate and put them up around my quilt
Yeah, Sarah and Whitney both stitched it
when it was
originally,
going on.
but I did not. I wasn't stitching at the time, I don't think.
I
had just started.
I
maybe.
think you were, but I think you were just starting.
So those are that's our stuff. We're going fast just because
Yeah.
it's been a long day. So, anyway, we want to start, last week we talked about it kind of briefly. We want to start something new where we can showcase some designers that we like, and that, there's designers everyone knows about, and I'm not saying we won't do those, but then there are some that have pretty successful Etsy shops or just have great patterns that are sort of speak to us. So we are going to start choosing a designer each month, and it's just us. It's not like in partnership with that designer.
Yeah,
but
we're not getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
we just
But
really
we just
like their
want
patterns
to
and want to showcase them.
show their patterns, and we will each choose one to stitch. I mean, we may not finish it during that month, but we're going to choose one to stitch, share that, and then each week during that month we'll share other patterns by that person that we like. So we're gonna announce the first one today because I want to start it on Christmas Day.
And we want to give people time, if you want to join us in this, we want to give people time to get a pattern, get your stuff.
Yeah. So we chose for our first one, our first designer to highlight Good Morning Maui. We all bought some Good Morning Maui patterns because they were on sale recently, and a lot of them are still on sale, which is another good reason to announce it today.
Yeah, she still has a lot that are 20%. I think only her newer patterns on her sale.
So my start on Christmas Day, which I don't even have fabric picked out yet, so I got to get on that. My Good Morning Maui pattern for this month is the X-Files one, I want to believe. But she has a ton.
She
So
has
many good ones.
Yeah,
and we'll share others. Whitney.
I will show my pick if we do a Christmas Day video, I'll show my pick because I've got to go through mine and figure out which one I want to do. She released in the last few months a really awesome Haunted Mansion one that has the Grim Grinning Ghost lyrics on it.
Yeah.
And a little something from almost everything in the house. And I've done her other two Haunted Mansion patterns, the Welcome Foolish Mortals and then the Stretching Portraits. And so that honestly might be my start. That will be my January Good Morning Maui stitch.
Yeah. So this will be mine. Whitney already did one. She did the Rocky one, and she posted it to our Instagram. And I mean, I won't start till Christmas Day. You can start in January. You don't even have to stitch along with us if you want, but if you want to follow along with us, we have a hashtag. It is hashtag TTS, so 3 Trail Stitchers, TTS Maui Sal.
And I will, when we get the video posted, I'll go back and put into the description. I will put her Etsy shop, and I'll also put the hashtag that we're using for this Sal. So officially, we planned on starting January 1st, but we thought we want to give everyone time. If you want to join in with us and you want to share what you're stitching from Good Morning Maui, we want to give everyone time to get a pattern, get your fabric, get your stuff together. And I know Whitney's already stitched the Rocky Balboa, but knowing Whitney, she'll probably stitch.
Yeah, she's been stitching really fast.
She's been stitching really fast lately, and I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't stitch her Hocus Pocus one.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, it would be.
So anyway, so that's something new that we want to start, and then that will be our designer for January. So each week, I'll show another favorite pattern of hers that I enjoy, and then in February we'll choose someone new. So we'll see. We just wanted to. There's so many great designers, and I know a lot of people know Good Morning Maui, but there's other ones that you may not know that hopefully you will get to know as time goes on. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, and I think it's also a good opportunity, like if you guys have someone you think we should showcase or you think we should check out, that's a great time to put those in the comments or put them on the comments on our Instagram page. And
well, I think like I spend so much time on Etsy,
yeah,
and then when something pops up, I'm like, how have I never heard of this person?
Exactly,
because their designs are so cool. But it's even like searching for X-Files patterns, because I've bought a few of them lately. That if you search different search terms, you have something pop up, and I don't know. So we just thought that might be fun, a little fun to do in the new year. So that's one of our 2021 plans. But I have lots of 2021 plans, so on our next video, maybe we can
we'll take some time
that.
and talk about those.
So that is it for.
That's it for cross stitch.
For cross stitch. I know we're just going quick because we've done a lot today.
Yeah,
we're tired, but we didn't want to
tired.
not do a video because we really do enjoy it. So, so if you have not, I want to give a little shout out. If you have not checked out Count Twice, Stitch Once, just put up their new video. They've had some issues, and so they weren't able to record a video last month. So there's tons of stuff, and Connie almost has 100 finishes for 2020.
Wow.
She does lots of ornaments and things, and so she kind of downplays it like, well, I do smalls,
Oh, no.
but
Who
my
cares?
goodness.
Finish is a finish.
100 finishes. That's insane. So
That's awesome.
Congratulations, Connie, because you're probably there today. I watched it last night. You've probably stitched 2 more things because you're just that fast. But I think that's incredible.
Stitching like it's her job. That's cool.
No, we're going to move on to our media corner. So if you don't want to hear us talk about what we're watching or reading or listening to, you can click off and we will see you next time. But if you do want to listen to that, we're going to start now. So do you want to go first?
Oh my goodness. What have I been watching? Wow, maybe I shouldn't go first. I've been reading the Roald Dahl graphic novel Witches, which is just really good. And I want to watch. We finally got HBO Max. Xfinity finally got it.
Hallelujah.
And the new Witches with Anne Hathaway and who plays the grandma?
Not Anne Hathaway. Oh yeah, Anne Hathaway.
Viola
Davis?
I think so. I could totally be wrong, and if I am, I'm really sorry. Anyway, I want to finish the graphic novel, and then I'm going to watch that. I feel like I watched something. I watched The Outsider. I finished that. I think I told you guys that.
Yeah, that's so good.
And I was listening to American Sherlock, but the last week I didn't listen to anything on the way to work. I just went to work and came home. But I have lots of plans for over the break. I'm going to watch season 2 of Mandalorian. Carrie's been watching some documentaries she thinks I should watch. I'm going to watch Queen's Gambit.
Oh, it's so good.
And now that we have HBO Max, I am so excited to watch Raised by Wolves, which is a Ridley Scott who did Aliens, and I love all of his Alien stuff from the original all the way to Prometheus and Covenant. So I'm very anxious to watch that. So those are my watching plans. Otherwise, I just feel like I've just gone home last week and kind of sat.
Yeah,
off
it was
into
like
space.
the last little push up to Christmas break is hard. So,
Especially this year.
we made it.
We made it.
There
We did
are
it.
there are
We did
some
it.
schools in our area that are
still going
today and tomorrow. So we're keeping those teachers and
keeping
those
them in our
students
thoughts.
In our thoughts.
because that's
It's
tough,
been a marathon.
man. Especially this year.
I think
feel
our
like,
niece is.
I
still
think
in
our
school.
niece is still in school. I just feel like this year of all years, they should have gone back and looked at the calendar and went, you know what? We really don't need those 2 days. Let's give it to them.
Yeah, maybe we'll give them those 2 days.
Maybe we'll give them those 2 days.
But
All
whatever.
right. What
We're
have
not
you
in charge.
been reading, watching, listening to?
I finished a book.
What?
I know. I finished it. She comes by it natural. She come by it natural. I think is the name of it. By Sarah Smarsh about Dolly Parton. Really, it was more about working class women and feminism and women that wouldn't consider themselves feminists, but have been walking the walk their entire lives, much like our grandmother and our mom. You know,
Absolutely.
it's a great book. If you, most of us have really powerful women in our lives. All of us have powerful women in our lives. So
I think-
it's very interesting. And the author, grew up outside Wichita, which is probably 3.5 hours away from Kansas City. So it feels
Feels local.
somewhat local.
Feels
yeah, more rural. We don't live rural.
I think
but-
even, I mean, you know, Mimi, but I think even Grandma June and Great Grandma Clements.
Oh yeah, our great
mean-
grandmother on our dad's side was
That
an
woman's-
incredible woman. She raised kids by herself for a long time, and she worked for bakeries. She worked for Manor Bread, I believe, for a while, and she helped start
The Bakers Union.
in the Kansas City area. So she was a pretty powerful lady.
So if you're part of the Bakers Union in
Yeah.
Kansas City, you can thank Great Grandma Clements.
She was a tough lady. So
She was a tough lady.
But anyway, it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. And then I was trying to figure out something else to read, and I always pretty much on my Kindle have a Harry Potter book going. I just reread them periodically, and I had Order of the Phoenix, and I was about 60% of the way through, so I just picked that up, and I've been continuing to read it.
Okay.
Because Harry Potter is not a Christmas movie, but they always feel Christmassy to me.
They feel Christmassy, and they're just, it's like a comfort read.
Oh yeah, it's comfort reading for sure.
I mean, you know.
So that's what I've been reading. I listened to a couple new podcasts that were on the Exactly Right Network. I Saw What You Did, which is two women talking about movies, which I love movies, and it's a lot of fun. They're pretty funny. And what was the other one?
I'll have to check that one out.
I Saw What You Did. I can't think of the name of the other one, so I'll have to share it next time, which was also on Exactly Right.
Is there a new...
Oh, I know what it was. It's called That's Messed Up. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
And it's amazing because it's two girls who are big Law & Order SVU fans, and they choose an episode of SVU each week.
Oh my God,
and
perfect
they
for
watch
you.
it. They just they talk about the episode, but then they talk about the real crime that it was based on. So because so many of them, not all
yeah.
of them, but the majority of SVU and Law & Orders were ripped from the headlines.
Ripped from the headlines.
And it's great. And they usually interview someone from that episode. But it's a lot of fun because I'm a huge Law & Order, SVU, Criminal Intent, the 1 year of Law & Order Los Angeles. I'm very excited for Christopher Maloney to come back and have his own show. It's a whole thing. So it's fun, and I'd come home and I'd watch the episode. So I recommend that one a lot.
Did you finish listening to the Dolly Parton book?
No, I'm not done with it. I have about 2 hours left.
Okay. I really want to listen
So that's
to
what
it.
I listened to this week, so I didn't listen to that. But.
Okay.
And then watching, I'm not going to make it through The West Wing before it leaves Netflix, but we have HBO Max now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go on to HBO Max pretty quickly. So I'm going to try to at least get through season 6, and then I'll have one more season. But I watched some Christmas movies, Muppet Christmas Carol. I don't know if I talked about that last week. I watched Muppet Christmas Carol,
Muppet
Die
Christmas
Hard.
We watched
The Holiday. We watched Daddy's Home 2, which is, it makes me laugh so hard. We watched a scary movie called Better Watch Out, which was dark.
It was very dark.
It was a little disturbing.
When the whole reason we picked it, we like
Krampus.
Krampus, and we kind of like Christmas horror movies. That's Whitney's thing, and she's gotten us into that. And you read a review of it that said,
yeah, that it was a better movie than Krampus, and I was like,
if you like Krampus, you'll like this because it's even better. And it's nothing.
No,
like
because Krampus is
Krampus
funny.
is a very dark, but it's a dark comedy. It
Yeah.
has its laugh moments. This did not
didn't.
have a single laugh moment.
It was good. It was well made.
It was well made, but it's kind of one of those.
Yeah, it was like, what did I just watch?
What did I just watch?
I don't think I need to watch this ever again.
Yeah, no, it was well made, but it's not like we watch Krampus every year, maybe more than once a year at Christmas, and so, but this was not something we will probably watch again at Christmas anyway.
And so then when we got HBO Max, which just appeared Friday or yesterday, I mean, it was really recent, and it was like we had to send out an alert, like we have HBO Max.
I'm so excited.
Which you could get on your iPad, but I don't like watching stuff on my.
I don't either. I want to watch it on my TV.
So
I'm
I
spoiled.
watched the Heaven's Gate documentary, which is about the Heaven's Gate cult. It was good. It's only 4 episodes, but if you're interested in true crime or cults or anything like that, definitely worth watching. I watched 3 episodes one night, and then the next one, the last episode, I think yesterday. So
That'll probably be on my list too.
it was really good. It was very interesting. I didn't realize that they had been around as long as they had, and just different parts of it, because we were I think it was 97, so I was in college when it happened, and so you know about it and you read about it, but you don't when you're in
don't really know
you're in your 20s. So
yeah, it's kind of like, okay.
And then yesterday I decided I'd heard that the Bee Gees documentary, it's How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Bee Gees, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart?
I'm gonna watch that too.
Was on, and I'd heard it was really good, and so I watched the Bee Gees documentary, and now I'm telling everyone in the world to watch this documentary because it was really, really good. Like, I've always been somewhat of a Bee Gees fan, like not a huge one, but we grew up like watching Sgt. Pepper and Saturday Night Fever, and
one of my all-time favorite musicals that like nobody else knows about is Sgt. Pepper's
I think
Lonely
they
Heart
know,
Club
they
Band.
just try to forget it.
I don't care. I love it.
No, I loved it as a kid.
I love it. I still love it.
But I was always somewhat of a fan, but this will definitely make you a real fan. They're just, the number of songs they've written and just their relationships with each other. It's somewhat sad because, you know, Barry Gibb has lost his brothers and just their falling outs that they had and then getting back together, but just the number of songs that I did not know that they had written before, because the disco thing was like later.
Give me one. Don't spoil it for me.
I'm
Give me
not
one.
gonna think about it. I can't think of it.
God, you dork.
Don't put me on the spot. I can't Bee Gees because all that's in my head is Saturday Night Fever songs. Anyway, but it's very good. It's really well made. I just think everyone should watch it. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you like the Bee Gees or if you think you do. I challenge you to not find late 70s Barry Gibb attractive with his feathered hair and the beard
and the
like,
chains,
the
chest
medallion.
hair.
I mean, he was pretty for sure. As was Andy Gibb. I was like Andy Gibb.
Yes, they were pretty.
I probably listened to Andy Gibb stuff more, like later on than I did the Bee Gees. But anyway, totally beside the point. Watch it. I really think it's like a thing anybody would like. The Heaven's Gate thing, maybe not.
Yeah, really kind of got to be into true crime and cults. Really, probably like that one.
How grumpy do you have to be to not enjoy the Bee Gees? I mean, so anyway, we're going to wrap it up.
We're going to take Mom to look at Christmas lights tonight.
Yeah, she wants to do that. So we will do that, and then we will rest and probably sleep for the next week or so. We're looking forward to Christmas. We're going to watch Wonder Woman 1984. I don't think Mom's that excited about it, but we're going to make her watch it.
We're going to make her watch it
anyway. Premiering on HBO Max on Christmas Day.
And instead of cooking a big meal like we usually do, which would mean Carrie and I spending half the day in the kitchen, we're just doing like finger foods and appetizers and really simple stuff that can just basically, we can get it ready the night before, or we can do like goes in the crock pot. So we're planning on a very restful Christmas Day.
Yeah. It's been a long year.
It has.
And we are ready to move on. So I feel like there's a little bit of hope in the world, but
light at the end of the tunnel.
Stay safe, stay vigilant, take care of yourself and those around you. And we hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And we will see you next time. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Subscribe if you want to come back. If not, that's all right. We're not everybody's cup of tea. Right?
We get it.
We're a little chatty.
Yeah, we are. We're a little strange.
We're a little chit-chatty.
She's a little dorky. It's okay. It takes us, 4 hours with
Doesn't everyone want to rant about the Bee Gees documentary for 15 minutes straight?
Dude, I'm going to watch it before we record our next one, and then I'm going to rant about it for 15 minutes straight.
It's really good, I'm telling you.
I believe you. And then I'm going to have to watch Sgt. Pepper's.
Have a Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, have a really restful next couple of weeks. We will see you maybe Christmas Day.
I say we do a Christmas Day, and even if it's just a short one, we can kind of show what I did for Mom, and if we get anything special from Mom.
Yeah. All right. So take care, everybody. Stay safe, and have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you real soon.
Bye. Oh, is the thing not working?
We can't get our